Yo, boys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Motherfoot Market, and I wanted to get on a market video today for you guys, talking about where stuff is at and looking into some of the stuff, just via what I bought yesterday and talking about this weekend ahead. If you guys enjoy the video and it helps you out at all today, just drop a thumbs up is all I ask. That is all I ask from you guys today. And so I did buy a lot of cards last night. I wanted to give you guys the heads up. What we're going to be discussing today is Serie A Team of the Season tomorrow. We're going to be looking at some potential buys right now. It's interesting, right? Because the market is actually down a little bit today. And that is usually a result of people getting reds or people just kind of panic selling stuff in the morning. What I've noticed recently on rewards days is that the market goes really low on Thursday mornings. And then it goes really high at night. That is what I have literally just noticed. So, like, for example, this James Rodriguez card, right, as a 91 rated. He was last night, he was selling at, and I will show you all right now. Well, I'll tell you right now. On Footbin, he was 151K, and he was 170K on Monday. So he's down about 40K on a rewards day. You know, and you have the weekend league going on. So you know at some point that card will probably bounce back at some point. So what I'm doing right now this morning, and I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I bought last night, but I'm kind of just going around and scanning the market for things that are down today, but things rather that I think are going to be up in the long run, if you guys kind of get that whole thing. So things that are kind of quietly down this morning, but things that I feel like will have the potential to go back up over time. That's kind of what I'm looking at this morning. I think what I'll do is I'll show you some of the cards that I bought. Maybe we'll do that, and then we'll move on. Now, something that I bought that went really well today, and this had to do with the lack of La Liga center mids. I bought about, I can show you right now, I think it's on my watch list. I don't know how many I bought total, but I think I bought a good amount of Busquets. I did. I got a lot of Busquets at 135, and he's about 180 right now. That has to do with the La Liga position lacking. I also bought a lot of this Doherty guy, and because I just remember last week that he was like 150, 160, and he's actually really good. So I got him at 123. He's selling at like 150 right now, which is really good. We've got some headliner Sane. That's a popular card. Bought him at 530. That one's not doing too well. I've got 90 Van Dijk at 400. That's doing pretty well. It's kind of weird right now. There's a sell-off with center backs. I don't really know what's going on. Kyle Walker's down a bit. So we're not doing the hottest on a lot of cards, but we are doing decent on cards for the most part. Firmino's about 300, so that's looking pretty good because I got that at 260. Not sure how this Van Dijk is going to be looking. Not really that good. He's about 620. So for the most part, doing all right today, but nothing insane by any means. Nothing insane. This is the first time that I actually bought some cards in a few days. Maldini I picked up like literally an hour ago. I bought him at 215, which is pretty good. If you look at his graph on Footbin, or if you've been watching this card in general, Maldini has been selling in excess of like 2.4 mil, something like that. So he was 2.4 yesterday. So I bought him at 215. I don't really know if I'm going to, he's fresh. So there's going to be a certain level of ease with me selling this card because he is fresh. So that's not bad. And then the top tier market, we could look at this. Hullet is 9.1, so Hullet's actually not really that high. He was a lot higher a week ago. He sold at like 9, I think 9.8 the other week. KDB is still chilling around 2 mil, which is very good. Neymar is 5.4. Ooh, that's a little low. See, so he was like 5.7 last night. So, there's some overnights, 5.5s and 5.6s. De Gea is one of the guys that has literally risen so much. He's about 850 now. I bought a Virgil van Dijk team of the year at 127, but it's weird, man. Center backs are going down today. I don't know why they're going down. No, that's not down. 128. So a lot of the cards, my biggest advice for you guys is if you ever buy cards on, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, and you buy for Thursdays, and if you ever get to the morning and it's not up a ton, you just hold out on it, man. You wait till the weekend, because the weekend is the time when these cards are always up a lot more than Thursdays. You always see on Fridays when all is said and done, a lot of the market jumps up a lot. So we've got Mars at 140, which is really good. We bought that Mars, guys, at I think we bought that Mars at 115. Now this Sun is crazy because I bought this last night before I went to sleep. There was one on the market I'm flipping for 3 minutes at 2.5 flat. There was also a 263 and a 261. So I bought the 2.5. We will make at minimum off this. We will make at minimum 75K. There's a chance that if I hold out on that, we can make like 130, 140, 150K. So that's looking good. Laporte and Allison aren't looking that good today, to be honest. Thiago is looking good. Thiago's up, right, guys, because there's not that many La Liga center mids. So people are putting in Spanish center mids as a result with Busquets going up. You have a guy like Thiago Rising as well. I packed Cazorla today. Lewandowski I bought at 160. He's about 170. Not a lot of profit there. Militao is in my team. We have a foot birthday Aubameyang, which we paid $618 for. He is $660. That's not anything to be that happy about. Volland is what price? This guy goes up pretty well at rewards every week, 170, and I got him at a center mid for 155, so that's pretty good. Griezmann, is this guy up finally? Not really. He's about 300, so still not really that up. Sterling, we bought at 227. I think Sterling's about 250, so that should be decent over time. Sane is not doing too well. I bought him at 419. He's 424, so we're going to have to give that one a little time to rise. Mane is what? Mane is 470, and we bought him at 438, so that one's doing okay. Royce, this one's going to be interesting. 530 I paid. Is that doing well? He is 570, 565. Okay, that's not terrible. What else do we have in here that could be up? Donnarumma? Donnarumma's 98, not too good. Bale is going to be up a ton. I already know Bale's going to be like 400. Bale is 400. Bale's 399. So that's some pretty good profit. So La Liga stuff doing pretty good today. Paul Pogba at 250. Did Paul Pogba rise? Now, there's not a lot of good center mids available, so I would not be surprised if Paul Pogba was like 280, 270. Yeah, he's got a 270 bid. I think Paul Pogba was about 280. So that's not surprising to me at all. We got a foot birthday Alaba. Not really up too much. Stones, Moutinho, not up a ton. Firmino is doing well. You guys already saw from my watch list that Firmino is doing well today. How is like Timo Werner doing? 425. Not really great. So, guys, profits early on this morning at an early look are not that crazy. They're decent, but they're not really like that nuts. And so what I would say with anybody who bought cards this morning, guys, you guys or last night, you guys might want to wait it out a little longer because tomorrow we're gonna have Serie A team of the season. I don't really think that's gonna make a lot of cards drop. I just don't. I don't think it's gonna make a lot of cards drop. I think cards will only go onwards. I think we're only going onwards and upwards from this point. Now, Lala's up a ton. Lala's up because I assume, this is my guess, there's not a lot of La Liga. There's no La Liga right back. So I think people are going to end up using Lala. I think. It's my guess, at least. Carvajal's actually not really up that much yet, which is surprising to me. There's no La Liga right backs. This guy I bought before he went out of packs. What is he, 200, 140? So yeah, guys, look, the club in general, stuff is decent today. I think La Liga stuff, if you look in general at stuff that's up the most, it looks like La Liga stuff. Now, I told you guys I was going to talk about this in the upload today. I wanted to look today at a little bit more specific stuff in terms of like the league. So I think a lot of you guys were looking into like La Liga stuff before it goes out of packs. So I wanted to look at that stuff with you guys today and let you guys know what I thought about that. The guys that I think that will do the best out of packs instantly after with La Liga is going to be, I think PK will go up a little bit tomorrow night. I think there's a chance that Ousmane Dembele goes up about 80K when they go out of packs. And then I think the safer options that you have in terms of the lower budget, I think Hermoso, here's my thing with Hermoso. I think he has a lot less supply. I think he has a lot of supply. But I do like Hermoso because he's a 91 pace center back, and I think to some people that is appealing. I think people will like that. He has 91 pace as a center back, so I think that's going to hold him to go up a little bit more. So he's 74K right now. I mean, yes, look, right, tons of supply, but I think it's a very accessible and usable center back. The only thing that worries me a little bit with Hermoso, I want to take a look at Theo Hernandez's center back card. Where is that card in value on the market? So this card is 84, and that's the only problem is that if you looked at Hermoso and you compared it to this card, this guy actually offers a little bit more because he's French, so he's easier to hybrid, and this guy's 80K. So I don't know if I like Hermoso, but I don't know if I'm in love with it. I don't know if I'm in love with it. Now, in terms of my transfer list, I actually haven't had a sale today, but I've only listed once, and I've had really lazy listings, like nothing crazy low or on the bin. I do want to see some of Suarez's like special cards. So Suarez is 95, is 820. So that's not great because I have some at 730. Suarez's Fanta is 590. That's also not great because I have him at 530. So we're going to not look at Suarez anymore. Now we're going to go look at Griezmann because Griezmann I'm interested in now. Griezmann is about 420 there. What's the birthday at? The birthday's probably a mil. Birthday's 980. And then we already saw this one. This one's not even up a ton. So yeah, man. Hey, honestly, guys, the rise in the market has been not that strong this week, and I think it really shows you guys. I think it does really show the lack of demand with the La Liga. I just think that you have a lot of people that there's a lot of things going on. I think a lot of people maybe didn't play Weekend League this week, just because La Liga is people saw the prices or the things on Friday and were like, yeah. I think my projection is that next week everyone's gonna play Weekend League. You're gonna have Cristiano Ronaldo and you're gonna have Serie A and packs. So you have a lot of like super in demand stuff that is gonna hit packs for next week's reward. So I think that is something that you guys want to definitely keep in mind. Next week is going to be huge. Something I wanted to tell you guys right now and wanted to mention in the video, I personally don't have transfer space for it. If you guys are a guy with a lot of things in your club and you just haven't checked them out or something like that, you need to go to your club right now, guys. There's tons of coins sitting in your club because I have been doing a lot of packs and I have been realizing how much stuff in my club has been selling. Everybody right now is doing League SBCs because they're trying to get Team of the Seasons in packs. So if you guys go ahead and check your clubs right now, I guarantee, when you get like a little bit of availability, see how this guy's 3K? When you guys get a little bit of availability, go ahead, check your clubs. There's a lot of silvers. You guys can see this. They're all selling like 2K plus. So just a little reminder, guys, that you may have some cards in your club that are selling for ridiculous values. I personally can't list right now because I have a full transfer list, but there are silvers on this game that will be in your club that are selling for like absolutely ridiculous prices. I think I packed one the other day that was like 8K. So I was sitting there like, bro, how is that possible? But dude, they sell. So get on it, guys. Go check it out. And thank you guys for watching the video today, man. I appreciate it. I know the market videos are a little bit slower for this time of the year, but I want to keep them coming for you guys, man, because I know some people do. I know some people do need these and they tune into these. So I think for me, guys, out of packs, I'm going to look at buying some Ter Stegen. That's for sure. I think I'm going to pick up some Ter Stegen. And I might look at doing some Aspas / Hermoso. I like Sarabia as well, but I just don't know how much the La Liga. I think the La Liga as a whole is a little bit more dead, so I don't know how many people are going to go for all of it, if you guys get what I'm saying. But anyways, thank you for tuning in the video today, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.